Ever notice how you can finally afford the nice coffee and still feel broke? That weird math doesn't add up, and yet here we are, wallet open, anxiety maxed out. Now imagine you're scrolling through your feed at 2 in the morning, seeing someone your age closing on their 3rd rental property while you're celebrating paying off a credit card. You're doing objectively well, good job, decent savings, no major disasters, but somehow you feel like you're losing a race you didn't know you entered. So here's the question. When did doing fine become synonymous with falling behind? When did financial success stop being about stability and start being about keeping pace with an invisible competitor who's always somehow 3 steps ahead? Here's what's actually happening behind that gnawing feeling in your gut. Your brain is running a comparison algorithm 24/7, and thanks to social media, it's got unlimited data to process. Every vacation photo, every new car, every casual mention of a promotion becomes another data point proving you're not measuring up. Think of it like this. You're playing a video game where everyone else's highlight reel is your daily newsfeed. Except it's not a game, it's your actual perception of reality, and the score you're seeing isn't even real. But your nervous system doesn't know that, so it treats every post like breaking news from the economic front lines. The mechanics get even weirder when you zoom out. That couple posting about their dream home, they're probably drowning in debt and arguing about money every Sunday. That friend crushing it with their startup, they're eating ramen and haven't had health insurance in 2 years. But you don't see the spreadsheet of terror, you just see the victory lap. Meanwhile, actual financial wellness has become this moving target that nobody can define anymore. Your parents needed a house, a car, and a pension. Boom, you made it. Now, you need all that, plus a side hustle, a diversified investment portfolio, an emergency fund that could sustain you through an apocalypse, and apparently you should be thinking about real estate investment before you're 30. Cue the Instagram ads promising financial freedom and the TikTok gurus explaining how they retired at 25. What they're not showing you is the inheritance, the lucky timing, the risks that could have destroyed them, or the fact that they're still working, just calling it passion projects now. Here's the real kicker. Even when you hit your goals, the goalposts move. You finally break 6 figures, and suddenly you're supposed to be worried about asset allocation and tax optimization strategies. You buy the house, and now you need the vacation property. The finish line is a hologram that relocates every time you get close. This whole phenomenon has a name in behavioral economics. It's called the hedonic treadmill, but with a social comparison turbocharger attached. You adapt to your improvements so quickly that they stop registering as wins, while simultaneously watching everyone else's improvements on infinite repeat. It's like running faster and faster while somehow moving backward. The broader impact is legitimately reshaping how entire generations view success. Studies show that millennials and Gen Z are hitting financial milestones later than their parents, but feeling worse about their progress despite often having more actual wealth. The numbers say one thing, the anxiety says another, and guess which one wins that argument in your head at 3 a.m.? Critics argue we're just entitled and unrealistic, that previous generations had it harder and complained less. Defenders point out that cost of living has exploded, wages have stagnated, and we're the first generations actually expected to perform our success on social media for public consumption. Both sides are screaming into the void while the feeling of falling behind just intensifies. But here's what nobody tells you. The system is designed to make you feel this way. Consumer capitalism needs you perpetually dissatisfied because contentment is terrible for business. If you felt financially secure, you might stop buying things you don't need to impress people you don't like. The horror. So the machinery adapts and evolves, finding new pressure points to exploit. Can't shame you about not having a TV? Here's subscription fatigue. Feeling good about your salary? Time to introduce you to the concept of quiet luxury that costs 3 times as much but looks intentionally understated. The game just levels up and you're still playing. Today, right now, someone is earning exactly what you earn and feeling like Scrooge McDuck, while someone else making triple your salary is having a panic attack about retirement. The numbers matter less than the narrative you're telling yourself. Except the narrative isn't really yours. It's being written by algorithms designed to maximize engagement through comparison and inadequacy. The wildest part? Experts keep telling us to just focus on our own journey, while the entire digital infrastructure is built to make that psychologically impossible. It's like being told to ignore the elephant in the room when the elephant has a megaphone and it's specifically describing all your financial failures. Despite countless articles about financial wellness and mindfulness, despite everyone acknowledging this is a problem, the pressure keeps intensifying. Every new app promises to help you budget better or invest smarter. But they all come with their own comparison features, because of course they do. The irony is that you probably are doing well, maybe even exceptionally well by historical standards. But well isn't good enough anymore when well is invisible and extraordinary is the only thing that gets engagement. Your stability is boring. Your progress is too slow. Your wins are too small, according to a system that profits from your perpetual discontent. So here's where we land. You're financially behind because the definition of ahead keeps getting rewritten by people selling you solutions to problems they invented. And tomorrow, when the algorithm updates and someone unveils their new definition of success, the whole dance starts over again. That's not a bug in the system, that's the feature that keeps it running.